If you're a fan of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills like I am, you know that Brandy Glanville will say whatever comes to mind. And she certainly did last night if you were watching Watch What Happens Live. If you don't watch the show, though, you'll still appreciate her candor and bluntness, trust me. She was in town on Sunday to promote her new book, Drinking and Tweeting. And I got to sit down and talk with her for a one-on-one exclusive interview. Take a look.
Kick it.
She's so blunt, honest, and beautiful, and I mean things like fly out of her mouth.
I just came to see Brandy. I think she's beautiful.
She's blunt, to the point, says it like it is.
Okay, we're just going to dive right in. Drinking and tweeting, two of my favorite things simultaneously. Inspiration for this book, what was it? I mean, obviously drinking and tweeting. Okay, because I haven't been able to get my hands on this book because it's a New York bestseller already. Congratulations. Yeah. So I just got my first copy when I walked in the door, so I haven't been able to read it. So kind of give, for anyone that hasn't read the book, an overview of what to expect.
I think it's kind of, it's a hybrid between a tell-all and like a cautionary tale, what not to do, but also there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Everyone that I know that's read it came away going, it was sad, I cried, I laughed, and then I felt like you win at the end. So I think that it's just kind of, it just covers everything.
And I think what's great about you is that you're so, like, you have this self-deprecating thing. Like, you make fun of yourself, which you can laugh at yourself, which is great. So, no, you do, to be able to survive in this industry. So do you feel like that's a big part of the book, like laughing at yourself?
Well, I think I have to find, for me, I find comedy in everything, and I think humor is such a big part of healing. And so as I was writing it, I was like making sure to make it funny, because I'm like, ooh, this is really sad. I'm like, no, I'm like, and so I like throw a hashtag in to make it funny. But yeah, you know, I mean, I think humor is such a big deal, and heartbreak's universal, so.
You've been really vocal about your heartbreak, which I love, because I think so many girls can relate to that, because that's just a crappy time. What advice would you give to single girls that are kind of going through maybe what you've been through?
Well, ultimately, I didn't have a choice about being vocal about my heartbreak, because my husband decided to cheat with a public figure, and it was a splash all over the tabloids.
So you just had to like.
I had to suck it up and like.
Laugh about it.
Yeah, you know what? First I cried, and then I laughed. But I'm also not a wallflower, and if you come at me, if this is happening to me, I'm like, oh, I don't think I can cuss right now, but I'm like, oh, all right, okay. I'm like, I got this.
But I love how just self-deprecating and humorous you can make the whole situation. Is humor really the best medicine, would you say?
I think it is, and time heals most wounds. I mean,
a big cocktail.
and some new cute boys.
Oh my gosh, so Dallas has really cute boys.
A cowboy while I'm here.
They eat meat and potatoes. They don't order salads when you go out to eat. So just tell me about your perfect guy. Like, if you could have a list that's totally impractical, like mine, one of my impractical things is I want him to have a dog that has a really manly name, like Butcher Duke.
Having a dog in general is amazing, because that means they're not a commitment phobe. No guys in LA have dogs.
Do you think it's because they can't, they're never home, and because they can't commit to walking a dog?
I just can't commit to anything. Not a goldfish, not a dog, not a plant.
What's on your list for a man?
A giant penis.
Is that not like, that's non-negotiable though,
No,
right?
I mean,
So what's something that people like wouldn't want, but you do? Because every girl wants that.
I actually want someone in their 40s.
Okay, so I love that you call your haters out on Twitter, because I feel like I'm learning from you to do this, because it's a very liberating feeling. What's your favorite hate tweet you've ever gotten? I remember my first hate tweet that I got, that someone says my mom should have swallowed me. And I think it's so funny. So what's your favorite hate?
I don't know. There's been so 4 years. I can't
screenshot them. I wonder.
No, I honestly, there's been so many.
You know what we say in Texas? Instead of saying "go f yourself," we say "bless your heart."
Oh, that's cute.
That is like our way of saying.
Right, like it's just kill them with kindness.
Bless your heart. That means, oh, you're pitiful. Well, congratulations on the book. I hear you're working on book number 2 already.
We have an offer for it.
Can
We're
you
like
give
writing.
us a little sneak peek of what it's going to be about?
No.
More Brandy blunders?
It's definitely be drinking and tweeting and
more
something
drinking
else.
and more tweeting, so we have that to look forward to.
Combined with something else.
Well, thanks for coming to Dallas. We're so excited to be here. Your big hair is fitting right in.
Jesus.
So we're so excited, and I can't wait to, I'm so glad I finally got my hands on this, so I'm gonna read it, and I'll see you tomorrow night at Watch What Happens Live.
We're gonna party after,
Yay!
right?
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, that was a hot mess. Girl,
Wow.
what in the world? You did not prepare us for that.
Okay, here's the deal. When you give one blunt person the chance to interview another blunt person, that is what happens.
I couldn't believe. I said, she said that's the one thing she wants. I can't even say it.
I like that you said it's a non-negotiable. I mean, what you see is what you get. I mean,
And your mom, the person said
That person hate tweeted me and said your mom should have swallowed you. Isn't that the meanest thing you've ever heard?
That is cruel. That is cruel. I don't know if I could have gotten over that one.
You guys, I think hate tweets are funny. But you know, Brandy was great, and I asked her, she had like her agent and some people with her, and I said, what can I talk to her about? Like, what can we talk about? Is anything off limits? They were like, keep it positive. She loves to laugh. She loves to like, she'll say anything. Right. So I was like, can I go there? And they were like, go there.
Okay, I think I want to see a show with you and her. That would be a hilarious
Jesus
reality
take
show.
the wheel. Yeah.
okay, so after talking to her, is she someone that you could see yourself being friends with, hanging out with, or no?
She was very cool. Like I like people like that because they call it like they see it. And yes, once the shock wears off, you're like, wow, this person's really cool. So it was kind of like, after I interviewed her, I can kind of see how people are like, that's how you are, Courtney. So
I was gonna
for
say,
once, someone took my breath away with their shocking.
She was
a hoot. So.
She was good.
Whew. That was good. Good morning.